In this session of the video course on how to turn your crosses into resurrections, we're going to look at what it means to be nailed to the cross with Jesus. This is when we are unable to reach out to those that we want to help, we want to speak the truth to, we want to rescue, we want to give love to. We can't reach out to them because they have nailed our hands. We can't make any progress because they have nailed our feet. We want to make a difference, but we don't have the power to do it because they have nailed us to the cross of Jesus, stripping us of that power. What we can do, which no one can stop us from doing, is to love. Love with the love of Jesus. And forgive. No one can keep us from forgiving them. Only we stop ourselves from being merciful and forgiving. We love them with the love of Jesus because we are united to Him in His passion, in His suffering, in His crucifixion. Eventually, it will also lead to the resurrection of those that we've been suffering for. They will have witnessed the love that doesn't die. They will have witnessed Jesus' love for them by the way we treat them. This eventually makes a difference. Let me tell you a story. Many years ago, I befriended someone who had been severely abused since she was 5 years old. She grew up not knowing what unconditional love was. She only knew love under the guise of, if you cooperate with me, maybe I won't abuse you this time. Love was a carrot to entice her back into another abusive situation. Because I befriended her and showed her the love of Jesus, the unconditional, steadfast love of Jesus, little by little, she learned what unconditional love really is. She tried to drive me away because she was afraid that I had ulterior motives like the other people had in her life. She didn't know how to handle the kind of love I was giving. She didn't understand it. So her natural instinct was to push me away. But because I was nailed to the cross she put me on, and because I chose to stay there for her sake, the sake of love, she learned finally, eventually, little by little, what Jesus' love for her is really all about. My being nailed to the cross became her redemption because of what Jesus was able to accomplish through me. I could never have done this if not for two things. First of all, I spent time in my Garden of Gethsemane praying and asking, Lord, do you want me to do this? And then every time it got difficult and painful again, I went back to that garden and said, Lord, do you still want me to do this? And the second most important thing that enabled me to do this was that Jesus did it through me. He was the source of my strength, the source of my endurance, the source of the unconditional, merciful love that I gave to her. Jesus is your source too. Jesus is doing a mission through you in every cross that you carry and every cross that you hang on. Don't try to handle any crosses without Him, because with Him you can do it and it will make a difference. Sooner or later, He will have His victory through you.